bro. She walks in with her boyfriend. I don't know if that's still her boyfriend. It was like a Trini guy with glasses. And I'm looking like, okay, am I seeing things? Nah, this ain't her. And he's talking to me, and I was like, bro, is that Solange? She's like, oh yeah, she always comes in here. Her and her family, they always are doing rituals.
Her family?
Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Gorgeous!
What are you wearing? What's the inspiration for tonight?
Have you noticed how Blue Ivy has been everywhere lately? Beyonce and Jay-Z have been deliberately pushing her into the spotlight, dressing her up as a grown woman, parading her at major events, and making sure the cameras are locked on her at all times. And it all peaked when they made her one of the youngest Met Gala guests ever. On the surface, it looks like a proud parent moment, but Taraji P. Henson, who's been in this industry for decades and seen the darkest parts of Hollywood, isn't buying it. And she's exposing everything. This isn't a cute coming-of-age story. Taraji thinks Beyoncé is pimping her own daughter so that she could replace her.
Sorry? Is there one piece of art that has changed your life?
I would say my children.
Your children?
Yes.
One more time?
My children.
Oh yeah, the greatest work of art.
How you feeling today?
Mind you, Beyoncé has not attended the Met Gala in over 10 years. Music, and the minute she decides to, she brings her mini-me along for the ride. At just 14 years old, Blue isn't supposed to be able to attend the event since she's still a minor. But it looks like Anna Wintour granted Beyoncé and Jay-Z a special exception since they are co-chairs of the event. If your name isn't on the guest list, you'll have to pay $100,000 to attend. Music. So, not only do the Carters throw their weight around to get the pass, they also had to open their checkbook and spend a lot of money just to debut their heir. And word going around is that Kim K also asked for a special exception for her daughter North. But Anna basically said, access music denied. Blue Ivy, however, got it. She didn't just walk the red carpet. She was literally inside. However, even with all the positive media attention, it looks like Anna won't be giving Blue another pass to attend the Met Gala. Apparently, there is a rule that celebs are expected to remove their sunglasses when on the red carpet. Except it is done to match the theme and approved by Anna Wintour. Blue Ivy ignored that despite being told by multiple people, including Beyoncé's bodyguard Julius, to remove her glasses. Jay even approached her to take it off because it was making both of her parents look bad. Music, but she told him she would do so when she is good and ready. Girl, her disobedience got tongues wagging online. Fans were calling her the manager, and it's okay since everyone knows that Blue runs the Carter household. But Anna isn't about to let that attitude fly in the Met, especially when they had to call in a favor to get her there. But from what Taraji is saying, whether or not Blue Ivy and Beyoncé are invited back to the Met Gala isn't important because they have achieved their purpose for bringing her there in the first place. Now, Beyoncé has never been someone to say much of anything to the media, and most times she'd rather use Mama Tina or subtle gestures to show what she's really thinking. And for Taraji, y'all really need to look at Beyoncé's dress and that of Blue's to see what it's really about.
It's been 10 years.
10 years.
How does it feel being back?
It feels surreal because my daughter's here.
And Blue looks so beautiful.
She looks so beautiful. This is it's incredible to be able to share it with her, and I think she looks so incredible.
She looks so beautiful. I'm like, we could learn some red carpet tips from Blue.
Absolutely.
The way she's posing, I'm like,
she was ready.
She was ready.
She is ready.
Absolutely. So, B, what are you looking forward to most from tonight?
I think it's really just experiencing this through the eyes of Blue and being able to relax. And I think for me, I'm wearing Olivier Rousteing, who is
so good.
Someone that's been so loyal to me, and I've done so many incredible, iconic looks with him. So it's really about representing him.
The dress was designed by Olivier Rousteing, but it was inspired by an art piece called The Visitor by Creole artist Caroline Duros. And music, the symbolism is quite dark. The art shows a skeleton in a gown standing outside a door ringing a bell. It is said to be a reminder of mortality and that death comes to us all, even if you are someone with wealth and status. Beyoncé might have just chosen this reference because they share similar roots, since Mama Tina is also Creole and from Louisiana. However, Beyoncé has always been intentional about how she portrays herself. And choosing that reference wasn't an accident, especially when you look at it alongside Blue's dress. Blue's gown wasn't exactly on theme. And when you take a good look at it, it does look more like a wedding dress than anything else. And with Jay-Z wearing a tux that's eerily similar to the one he had on his wedding day, it was giving more than just father and daughter twining on the carpet. There's also the fact that Blue was wearing Balenciaga. I know y'all remember how the internet dragged them to filth a few years ago when they ran an ad showing kids holding teddy bears and bondage gear along with books talking about CPE. Now, once again, maybe they worked with the brand because it was just available, but Beyoncé had already talked about having this beautiful long-standing friendship with Olivier Rousteing, who designed her outfit. So, if they were close enough for him to put something together for her, are you saying that he couldn't have done a little something for Blue, too? And did y'all notice how in so many interviews she was talking about Blue? She said that she was excited to see the Met Gala through Blue's eyes, and her daughter was ready. Ready for what? She's only 14. Mind you, it is being said that after Beyoncé releases Act 3, she is going to retire for good, and Blue is going to be taking over.
This is Act 3, this is Act 4. Yep, Beyonce is getting ready because we already know that Beyonce has Acts 1 through 3, and 3 will be her final installment. But I think that we're watching Act 4, aka Blue Ivy's album, okay? And I think that's why she's introducing her to things. And she keeps saying Blue is ready. I think she's more ready than we think she is for a lot of things.
And before y'all say anything, I know this sounds crazy. Like people are just trying to ruin their big moment. But at the same time, y'all have to admit that this is becoming a running pattern with the Carters. So how many times can you be accused of doing the same thing before it stops being a coincidence? Beyoncé has been fighting witchcraft allegations for a while. Her ex-drummer called her out for practicing extreme witchcraft, and random people have also mentioned her doing the same thing. So for Taraji, this was all strategically planned out. Music and Blue attending the Met Gala was necessary for the handing over to be complete.
The fact that people keep saying I'm crazy, hell, the situations I had to deal with and survive are crazy.
Kimberly Thompson says she is tormented from being put under manic sexual spells by Beyonce.
We're talking about other situations where changing into animals and jumping into other bodies and all kinds of really crazy.
But y'all know that the Beehive is just as nasty as the Swifties, and they are going to come for anyone who has a bad thing to say about their queen, even if it's Taraji. While Taraji is out here trying to expose Beyonce and call celebrities fake for attending the Met funded by Jeff Bezos, fans started talking about Taraji being a hypocrite. She is the same person that partnered with Amazon to launch their AI Alexa in 2022. And folks pointed out that she's been moving pretty shady with her friendship with Russell Simmons and her support for R. Kelly. So maybe she's in no place to be throwing stones at Beyonce like that when she has a lot of stuff for people to talk about. Girl, the internet is really divided right now, and there's a lot of opinions going around. They do rituals on TV all the time in our faces. Taraji knows what she's talking about. Taraji is being performative. Tell her to remove her products from Amazon. Taraji is still right though. Blue is being groomed and she's only 14. But do you guys think Taraji might be onto something here? Sound off in the comments, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Music by Baddies.